Hello, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. How you guys doing today? Happy weekend to everyone. Yes, we are going to be talking about a different topic. We're talking about a topic that have everything to do with Nigeria. Hello, my people. Hello, my people right there. Let's do this together. If you're right there, join me. Let's do this together. Okay. Yes. How you guys doing? I'm not seeing anyone. Is anybody there? I'm not seeing anyone. Just want to know if anybody's right there. If you're there, say hello to me and let's do this. Yes, we're going to talk about the recent interview by the IBB, uh, former military president Ibrahim Babangida. We're going to talk about his recent interview. He actually uh, said some kind of things which at the moment some Nigerians are already deliberating about it. They're already talking about it. Because Ibrahim Babangida ruled out some big names for the competition in 2023 who wants to be the president of Nigeria. So the reason why he ruled out someone like Atiku, someone like Tinubu, we want to know. And Governor Obaseki was also ruled out, but not by Ibrahim Babangida. But we're going to talk about everything holistically. We have a guest that's going to join us to talk about this together. Okay, I have my people right here already. Hello, Owen, Solomon, Agbonze, good evening to you. King Love, Eratus, good evening to you. Mommy Diaspora, mother of all, good evening to you. Ima Aigbedion, good evening to you. Oh, wow, Big Brother is right here. Good evening to you, sir. I'm not mentioning your name. Oh, my God. Paul Osita Ojiko, good evening to you. Anois Osumbo, good evening to you. Owen Solomon, once again, good evening to you. Isaiah Sabo Idemudia, good evening to you. Says more, good evening to you. Let's do this together. We are talking about Nigeria today, not Edo State. Although we're going to divert a little bit to Edo State, where we're going to talk about Governor Obaseki's ambition for 2023. Yes, let's do this together. My people, as you all know, this land grabbing of a thing have distracted us for the past couple of days now. We've not actually talked about other stuff apart from land grabbing. So we are going to go back there, but we still need to talk about our future right now. We need to talk about our future and see what Ibrahim Babangida said on his recent interview by Arise TV. He was recently interviewed. As you all know, Ibrahim Babangida is now 80 years old. Like many of you normally say, our leader, and this one go kill him. Our leader, the other one go kill him. Our leader, this one go kill. They know they die. They know they die. They'll do now what they want to do now. They go stay out they want to stay before they go. Babangida is 80 years old. He's still living the best life ever. Okay? Right. We'll continue to talk though. But we want to deliberate on the 2023 ambition for some of our Nigerians. We have a guest that's going to join us, who was the former presidential candidate. He will be the one to take us through on this. All right. Yes, that's what we're going to do here. All right. So I'm going to read. Let me talk about some of his statements before I play some video for you guys. This one is from Arise TV, Arise News on YouTube and on their website. But I'm actually going to be reading from their website right now. But I also play the video from their YouTube very soon. Okay. Onosusumbo said Obaseki is the only one in public sphere right now that may be relevant to move Nigeria forward. Okay. We're going to be deliberating on that. I'm going to allow people to call in, when it gets to that time. So that's what we are doing here. But I'm surprised it was ruled out by one or two persons. So we're going to talk about that as well. Why Babangida actually ruled out Atiku and Tinubu, a whole Jagaban Tinubu. At the moment, they take medical treatment for London with Buhari Shah. Medical treatment, I don't think Nigerians still need anyone that is not fit to rule us anymore. We don't need that. So let's talk about this. Obasesa Joko Tide. Your name had me, my person right there. Samuel Ikmonwosa, I see right there. Obaseki candidature was launched 3 months ago by Mama Princess Ogiabi Owango. Okay. Nwangwe. All right. Okay. We're going to talk about that now. Let's be patient and take it from there. Yeah, Doris Odion, good evening to you. Happy weekend to you as well. Also, Francis, good evening to you. Gilly E. Smith Clemming, good evening to you. Thank you, my good people, for joining us. Let's do this together. We are talking about the recent interview by Ibrahim Babangida. I'll read from here first. Stating during an exclusive interview with Arise News that Nigeria's next president should be in his 60s. Former Nigerian military president General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, IBB, may have ruled out two leading contenders, a former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and a former governor of Lagos State Asiwaju Bola Tinubu from the 2023 presidential run, because they would be in their 70s by the next election. Okay, Ibrahim Babangida said the people that suppose that's supposed to rule us in 2023 should have been more than 60 years. Okay, and I know say Tinubu and Atiku will be on, they will be 70 something years. And I also not really know their real age. They'll be 70 something years by 2023. So, and Babangida spoke during an exclusive interview aired on Friday 9 a.m. and subsequently on DSTV and Fox, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Abibi said one of the reasons Nigeria has refused to progress and achieve the dreams of the founding fathers was because Nigerians no longer believed in the future of their own country. Now, when I hear that one, how do you guys want us to believe in the future of our own country when we are not given the chance? How? We're going to deliberate on this. Now, Babangida talked that one. I'll read that one again. Babangida said one of the reasons Nigeria has refused to progress and achieve the dreams of the founding fathers was because Nigerians no longer believed in the future of their own country. How? Omoyele Sowore came up. They didn't give him the chance to rule. There was a lot of young presidential candidates during the second term of President Buhari. They didn't give them no chance. Okay. We're also going to talk to Pastor Desmond, who was Edo State, the youngest presidential candidate. I never knew this. Recently, I did my research and I get to know that he tried to contest during that time. So he's going to talk to us about this as well. Later on, bringing him here, right here to talk to us. Right. Although IBB, as Babangida is fondly called, did not in any way mention their names as ineligible, but for the nation's number one seat, he, however, suggested that individual insistency should be the focus of Nigerians as potential presidential candidate in 2023. Yes, he not say Tinubu is not eligible. He not say Atiku is not eligible. But he talk and say Nigerians, anybody more than 60 spoon and not looking face at all. So wait till they try to talk for them. Yeah, was he stepping on toes? If you do someone like Babangida step on toes, they not say anything do. Atiku not say anything, do someone like Babangida. Tinubu, they call her Jagaban. Get where in Jagaban reach. You know, if you talk to someone like Babangida, I'm not say someone like Babangida, he get the way they take day. You know. By the next general election in 2023, Atiku, who is 75 years as of today, and so he talk, Atiku saying be 75 years, you know, will be 77 by 2023. Okay, while Tinubu, who marked an official 68th birthday in March, would have turned 70 years. Tinubu say he be 60. Well, I love vessel. Tinubu say he be 60. Wait. Kai, Nigeria, who do us this one, sha? Okay. All right. Make we continue. Babangida, who himself will be 80 on August 17 this year. Just few days from now, Babangida will be 80 years old. Was confident that the nation is endowed with both human and natural resources, hinted at a few individuals whom he said were in their 60s, had the capacity to become president and could effectively run the country. The former leader who accused the Nigerian people of creating and at the same time destroying their own country identified bad leadership as yet a major reason for the socio-economical challenges facing Nigeria. You know, so my people, Babangida they blame us wey be youth. Babangida say now we now he make Nigeria not better. And so Babangida they talk am now. You know, he say now we Nigerians, the youth, now we they use our man, they spoil Nigeria, now we they spoil our leaders, now we they go social media, go they castigate them, you know, all those kind of things. So we, you where they watch me, so we be youth. And say now we spoil Nigeria. Not be the leaders, so we the youth. And I don't say we not to get right like that to complain. You know. So talking about the presidential hopefuls he had in mind, IBB said they were persons in the 60s with contacts across the nation and who had been traversing the geopolitical zones, marketing their acceptability and capacity. I don't know how they use that one, Mio. Capacity. Okay, all right. Specifically on the importance of leadership in nation building and where he thought the likes of Atiku and Tinubu no longer fit the bill, IBB said if you get a good leadership that links with the people and tries to talk with the people, not talk on top the people, then will be okay. He said if we can find a leadership that can talk with the people, not the leadership that can talk on top of the people, then we will be okay. Tell me, have we ever had any leadership in the past that have talked with the people? They talk on top of us. So I don't know what you mean by that, because during the time of his reign, they talk on top of us as well. So all the leaders in Nigeria are actually talking on top of us. None of them is talking with us. You see, none of them come up to say, okay, Nigerians, what can we do? Let's meditate, let's talk. No, they just come up and make decisions and that's it. They don't care about the opinions of the citizens. So that's where the problem lies. So we have our guest round there now that we're going to ask some series of questions. Before that, before I play videos, I want you to be with us. We have Pastor Desmond. Good evening to you, Pastor Desmond. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very fine.
Good to have you right here. Right.
Yeah,
I choose you today to join me on this particular debate. You know,
please, your voice should come a little bit louder, please. It's a bit lower.
No, I think that was your side, not me.
Okay.
I think it's your device.
Let me adjust it here just a little bit.
I think it's
okay, it's okay. All right, go ahead. It's okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Pastor Desmond, good to have you right here. We're going to talk about the statement from the former military president, IBB. You know, as you know, he granted some interview with Arise News a few days ago. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, he granted some interview
Okay,
today.
good.
Yes, 6 days ago.
A couple of days ago, yes.
Yes, 6 days ago, and he was talking about the next Nigerian president should be a politician. He gave four qualities.
Hello, Pastor Desmond, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't think you are getting my voice at the same time. You know, I said you should hold on. I want you to introduce yourself to my audience, then we'll take it from there. Hello?
Hello?
I want you to introduce yourself to my audience.
Okay. I should do an introduction. Yes. My names are Pastor Desmond Osazuwa Amasio. I'm originally from Benin City, Edo State. I reside in Europe. I've been in Europe all my life. You know, I've also been a presidential candidate for the 2019 presidential election, and I'm a pastor. I pastor a church, and I think that's it for the now. Yeah.
All right. The reason why I actually choose you today to join me, Pastor Desmond, on the statement by the former military president Babangida is because I didn't know that you actually contested for president back.
Yes, give me 1 second, not to a second, please. Just a second, 1 second. I'll be right back with you. A second.
Okay. All right. Before we have Pastor Desmond back again, my people, we need to continue to talk about this. You know, right?
Okay. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, like I stated before, the reason why I choose you to be with me this evening is because I didn't know that you actually contested for president back in which year was that?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, tell us about your presidential aspiration back 2009, right?
Yes. In 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, 2019. So basically, I got tired of the fact that people were complaining about Nigeria and they were not doing anything about it. You know, everybody's complaining about President Buhari's health, complaining about the country is bad, the country is not moving forward. So I said to myself, I'm not going to be among the complainers. I'm going to step into the camp. Nigeria needs a young president. I'm going to run for president. So 2018, I flew to Switzerland. I went to the United Nations meeting. And so I told them that I want to run for president. And then they asked me to come again for several other meetings with the European Union and several. I did all of that.
Pastor Desmond, I'm going to ask you, did you actually get a ticket for that?
Yeah.
So which party was it? Which party were Were you representing?
Yes, I got a ticket from a certain party. It was called SNAM. It was a party we formed from Switzerland. It was called the Solution for Africa Movement. The party was formed for me.
Okay, now
the party was formed for me. It was not as if it was existing before.
Okay, now that's what I'm saying. Did you guys got a ticket in Nigeria?
No, the ticket was not gotten in Nigeria. What happened was that we built the party from here. We built it from Europe here, from diaspora, wanting to come into the Nigerian presidential race.
That means you guys
to see how we can change the system.
Yeah, but you guys were not actually taking it serious then. Can you hear me? The communication is
no. We took it serious. We were registered. We registered with the INEC. It was serious. We paid the presidential fee. Okay. No, it was fully a registered party.
All right. Okay, good.
All right. It was registered.
Okay, that's fine.
It's just that it was built on me.
Okay, before we play the video of IBB, I want to play your own video because I did some research where you were interviewed. You know, I'm going to play that one right now. 1 minute. I can see. 1 minute. Okay, you were actually interviewed by Sunday
Dr. Sunday Adelaja, yes.
Dr. Sunday Adelaja. So
lived in Europe most of your life.
Yes.
Now, if you have lived in Europe most of your life, what is attracting you to Nigeria? Why Nigeria? I mean, is it not most Nigerians are running away from Nigeria? They are running away to leave that country and come to live in Nigeria, in Europe, especially in that country where you live. You live in Italy, and a lot of Nigerians will give up a lot of things to come to Italy where you are living. And you want to leave Italy to go back to Nigeria. What is your motivation on that?
Yes, my motivation on that is because, number one, I'm a fan of Nigeria. I'm a fan of Nigeria, and I have seen most parts of the world. And so I want to bring that to Nigeria. I feel that the Nigerian man has suffered enough, and they have suffered a lot because we have entrusted Nigeria in the hands of the intellectuals, in the hands of the professors, in the hands of the eloquent, in the hands of the experts. They have failed us. And so the Nigerian man needs a man that wants to serve them. I am saying that I want to serve the Nigerian people. I want to serve them the way they need to be served. They need a leader that serves them. You see, we have had a type of leadership that the people serves the leader. But if we look at the book, we were taught that it is the master that serves the people, not promises. Many are promised. All these new guys you have seen around DSA, with due respect to whatever the campaign they've done, they are all going to start looking for one position or the other, maybe minister by 2019, because many of them will fail. They will start looking for one position, but we will keep standing. We will keep standing until we get the presidency. We will not compromise. We want Nigerian transform, and it might even be me and somebody else that will be the only two people running for the entire nation as a young candidate later. Because most of these many guys, they are just looking for a position, something to put in their mouth.
Okay. Pastor Desmond, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Yes, I'm hearing you very well. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go
good.
Ahead.
Now, the question I'm going to ask you, if you were given the chance to run, okay, as the president back then, as you know, this cost a lot of money, right? So, who was your backbone then? You know, or were you trying to sponsor yourself, or you were having some hidden sponsors?
Yeah. No, when I went to the meeting in Switzerland, that's why I said I attended the UN meeting in Switzerland. The reason I went to that meeting was because I wanted to meet the who is who in Europe. I went to see the richest family in Europe, which I can't disclose their name. I went to see the Swedish royal family. I went to see some people in Switzerland who have a little, how will I put it now? A little, they are stakeholders in Nigeria. So I saw some people. I told them I want to run for president of Nigeria. So they stood by me and said, it's a good thing. You can go ahead and, because they all love Nigeria. They said if Nigeria failed, Africa has failed. They are not against the president, but if there is anybody who can do it, they will be ready to stand by that.
Okay, that means they were willing to sponsor you to become a Nigeria president, right? Pastor Desmond, can you hear me?
Yes, of course, of course. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, of course, of course. We would not be able to pay. We will not be able to pay all those INEC fees if they were not standing at my back. So we were able to do some things. It was because of them. Personally,
okay.
I don't have the cash, but they did some things. They want change. They want Nigeria to be better. So I just knew who to go see. And so that's it.
Okay, now we are going to move away from you now. This is why I brought you here. I wanted my audience to understand the reason why I brought you here so that we can deliberate on this presidential race for 2023 together. So before that, I'm going to play this short video from Arise News.
Easter publication this day started a national discourse today with focus on the search for a new leader for Africa's most populous nation and largest economy, captioned 2023, Who Leads Nigeria? This day reported that with 559 days, that's about a year and 6 months plus, to the general election, the search for a new president has begun. It drew attention to the position of former military president Ibrahim Babangida, who during an exclusive interview with Arise News hinted at the qualities a majority of Nigerians should consider in their choice of the next president.
As you can see, we have Governor Obaseki right there, but we're going to talk about that. We have our Edo State governor there. There must be a reason why his picture was added to these faces, you know, who wants to be the next president of Nigeria. So at least that alone have put a smile on a lot of people's faces. But we're going to talk about that. Let's continue to play this.
In the future Nigeria?
I do. But the Nigerians are not believing in the future of their country. They created, they destroyed.
Don't you think it's the leadership that has failed Nigerians?
I said so. It's leadership. If you get a good leadership that links with the people, that tries to talk with the people, not talking on top of the people, then we would be okay. I still have...
Okay, Pastor Desmond, are you there?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
I'm going to ask you before we continue that video. IBB stated, if we have a leader that can talk with the people, who is not going to be talking on top of the people, we will be okay. What do you think about that? What does he mean by that?
Yes. Yeah. What I actually think about that is that a leader who does not talk on top of the people is a leader who listens to the cry of the people. He doesn't take decision alone. He does not say, well, I decide today, even though he's the president, he has all the power. I decide today that salaries will not be paid because I don't like some people. It does not say, well, I'm not going to create jobs. So he's a president. When he hears the cries of the people, he listens to them. He does not lord his power over the people. He doesn't decide on the people. That's the meaning of the word. He does not speak on the people. Yeah, okay. He doesn't decide on them. They bring
hold on
their request to him.
Okay, let me ask you, before we continue the video, I'm going to ask you, you are an elderly man, so I'm going to ask you, have we ever had any leaders in Nigeria history who have actually talked with the people, rather they have always talked on top of the people, including IBB? Do we have any?
Lord, it's on the people, yes. Yes, no, we have not had a leader who listens to the people. We have never had it. Let's be honest. The closest would be Goodluck Jonathan. I will say Goodluck Jonathan because he went, even at those states where we came from, he went to see the monarchy many times, listening to him. He went to see the Olu of Warri, listening to him. He traveled to the north to see all the traditional rulers. There is no president who have canvassed for traditional rulers being involved in government than Goodluck Jonathan. There is none. In fact, his listening ears is so vast and great. So I think Goodluck Jonathan is the closest of any leader who listen to the people. Every other one, none of them listen. None of them. So that's what we have there. Okay. Even
let's listen to him.
Go ahead.
Yes. I have started visualizing leadership that links with the people, that tries to talk with the people, not talking on top of the people. Then we would be okay. I have started visualizing a good Nigerian leader.
Who is that?
A person who travels in this country and has a friend virtually everywhere he travels. He knows at least one person that he can communicate with. A person who is very vast in economic because of the development. And then a good politician who should be able to talk to the Nigerians and so on. I have seen 1 or 2 or 3 already.
Young, middle-aged, elderly?
60s. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Before we continue that, Pastor Desmond, IBB just stated that he have recommended that who supposed to rule Nigerians in 2023 should be in their 60s. That means IBB have automatically ruled out a person like Atiku, Jagaban, Tinubu, and many others. So what can you say about this?
Yes, he said his opinion. The truth is, this is the opinion of former president of Nigeria, President Ibrahim Babangida. If you notice what happened yesterday, President Muhammadu Buhari ran to London to go and see Tinubu, and they snapped a picture. They were laughing. That is to tell you, Buhari is sending a message that he does not agree with the opinion of Babangida already. So he's already sending a message to Nigeria that if the next president is coming, it will come from Tinubu's side, whether it be Tinubu or the vice president, but it will come for the scam. Now, he mentioned age. He's talking about 60 years or 60 plus. The truth about that is that you can be 60 and be sick. You can be 50 and be sick. So it has nothing to do with age. We saw in France, the president of France is 34 years old. We saw in America, the president of the United States of America is 78 years, and they are giving great leadership. So you can't base it on age and say, I know what he was trying to say. He's trying to say Nigeria need a younger president who has a little experience of life. But who says is about that? No. Buhari ruled at the age of 34 in 80s. Even the same IBB that was talking was not in his 60s when he ruled. He was much younger. So it has nothing to do with being 60 or being in 60 something. It has to do with someone who can lead Nigeria. Quality leadership. Whether it be younger or older, quality leadership. Buhari already knocked it up. Yesterday, went to see Tinubu in London, and they snap a picture together. That is Buhari sending a message to Nigerians that he has nothing to do with age. For Buhari, he's already running with Buhari Tinubu platform. So age has nothing to do with it, because you will not just remove people like Atiku and Tinubu, you will remove people like myself who want to run for 2023, because I will be running again for president. So for 2023, it was, so you can't remove the youths. There were a lot of youth who came out for 2023, for 2019, excuse me. We were very many. We showed our passion for our country. I was the only Benin man that ran for 2019 presidency. I'm the youngest presidential candidate ever in the history of Edo. So we had another person from Edo. He was from Mesa Land. He came out third. He was in America. His name is Dr. Nicholas Felix. So he took third. When you have President Buhari, he's not even up to 50. He's in his maybe early 40s. You have President Buhari, you have Atiku, and then the third person was an Edo man. He was from Mesa. He got 80,000 votes. He even had a higher vote than Showore and Mogalu. We got a higher vote than them. So what I'm trying to say is that it was not about age. We came out, we contested. I debated them. I came out, I spoke. I stood my ground that Nigeria will not fail. So he cannot rule it on 60 something. So he cannot rule it on 60 something and say it's those on 60 something alone. No. If a younger person can rule, let them come up.
You disagree with IBB, right?
Oh, yes, of course. I disagree with him. The whole world disagree with IBB on that. You can't put an age bracket. The other three qualities he gave were good. But he gave he gave 4 quality, but one of them is not. The other 3 is okay. But one of them was not. He should remove age. He should leave age. Even the Lord Jesus Christ was only 33 years when he saved the whole world. So it has nothing to do with age. Let's leave that one alone.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to correct you on some of the statements you made concerning how Buhari ran to London to go see Tinubu. No. Buhari actually went to London for a medical treatment. Why Tinubu also went there?
Yeah.
Medical treatment. So they now got the opportunity to collaborate, to see visit each other in their home. So that's it. So we should get that one right. So Buhari did not travel all the way from Nigeria.
However, the journalists put it, the major thing is that they met.
They met.
Yeah.
Yes. They met in London. Both of them came in a different time for medical treatment.
And they took a picture. They could have hidden it. They took a picture to let us know it's not.
Okay. All right. Let's continue with this. Let me finish this video right here. One moment.
It's not about age.
Okay.
The Nigerians and so on. I have seen 1 or 2 or 3 already.
Young, middle-aged, elderly.
60s. Yeah.
You think that person should emerge in 2023?
I believe so, if we could get him.
Well, this day came up with a list of 31 potential candidates. All right, Godwin Obaseki, after that will be Charles Soludo. Mahmoud Jega, what do you think? Godwin Obaseki, governor of Edo State.
I think for now, Obaseki is still a fairly regional political leader. And even as governor of Edo State, you know, he has been dogged by serious controversy. The falling out that they had with Adams Oshomole was not very good, I think, for his political career. And I think for now he cannot be counted among leading presidential material.
All right. Okay. Before we move on, okay, Governor Obaseki, a lot of Edo people have been clamoring that we want him to go for presidency. Okay. We many of us still stand by that. We are still there, you know. But I'm surprised by this Arise News representative or correspondent, you know, who said that Obaseki is not. In fact, he actually dismissed or ruled out Governor Obaseki for 2023. What can you say about that? I know you are in opposition, but be fair. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. This is not about position. On the national level, I will support anybody that comes from Edo because from Benin. Let's leave state politics aside. Okay. It was my cry in 2019. I said, there is no Benin person running for president. When I came out, I said, we love Nigeria. We are the real Nigerians. I saw my Assam brother, Dr. Nicholas Felix. He ran with me. We ran. He came out third. I was happy. I said, an Edo man, a minority in Edo, came out third on presidential level. So the issue on Governor Godwin Obaseki is actually the fact that his dispute with Oshomole, Nigerians are not happy about it. In Edo State, we might be okay with it and say, well, he stood his ground, he wanted to remain a governor, no problem. But these Nigerians, when you travel out of Edo State and you fly across the country, you are in Lagos, raise the issue of his falling out with Oshomole, who is more popular than him in Nigeria, it does not settle down well with the ordinary Nigerian man. That can affect his presidential race because he needs Oshomole. He needs Oshomole. Oshomole has gone national before him. Oshomole has done national chairman. Don't forget that one of the qualities President Ibrahim Babangida mentioned is a man who can speak all language, who can speak to the Yoruba man, speak to the Hausa man, speak to the Igbo man. So who can handle all Nigerians at the same time? Oshomole can speak many languages. Oshomole is somebody that should project Obaseki for presidency. Even he needs someone like Yamu as well. We are talking about the president of Nigeria here. You need the hand of every Benima, every Edo man, not even Benin, every Edo man on desk to project you well for you to win. You can't be running to an outsider to say, come and support me, when at home they are fighting you. We saw that happen to Shomole. His ward was fighting him. He was claiming chairmanship in Abuja. He failed because at home there was no settlement. So the first thing Governor Godwin Obaseki should do, if Governor Godwin Obaseki should come on for presidency today, I will support him. I will support him because there is no Benima running thinking of presidency. So I will even be the first person to campaign for him. So the first thing Governor Godwin Obaseki should do if he has presidency, he should settle with everybody. Forget quarrel. Forget what happened in politics. Shake hand with Oshomole, shake hand with Yamu, shake hand with the small parties that came up during the election. I'm running for presidency. I need you all to put your hand in my back. He will win. He will win. But if he has division at home, I think this is what they were looking at. If he has division at home, then he can't go far. That's why they say he's a regional champion now. For now, he's doing well in the region. But it's not doing it cannot be projected on national level because they need someone that can unite Nigeria. He left APC for PDP.
Pastor Desmond, apart from the issue at hand with Governor Obaseki, Oshomole, Zeyama, and all that, do you think Governor Obaseki is competent and eligible to be the president of Nigeria?
He's a good vice president. Don't forget that this video, they were also looking for a vice president. For now, Governor Godwin Obaseki is a good vice president. He's qualified as a vice president already. But for a president, I doubt, because a president must have the heart to forgive. And one of the things we've seen in the characters of our governor is that he doesn't forgive. And Buhari always say that you must be magnanimous. Buhari sent a message to him when he walked the other election, the other day, that you must be magnanimous in your decision. In other words, flow with everybody, work with everybody. A president must have a large heart. A large heart. He must be able to forgive some people who offend you in the morning and they smile with you in the night. So that he should work on. He's a good vice president. He still needs to take instruction for people. For president, no.
Okay, all right. We're going to take a call before we continue with this video. We're going to take just 2 calls, then we continue. And after we are done with all the videos, then we can take more calls, okay? I will have a caller right here with us. Israel Asamota. My brother Israel Asamota, talk to us. How are you doing? Good evening to you.
Good evening, Nigeria Watch. Good evening, Edo. Good evening, Nigerians. And Nigeria Watch, I so much thank you for this topic. And also, we must give respect to Pastor. Pastor, thank you so much for coming to this program and also letting us know about how this political thing in Nigeria is happening. But my first question is to Pastor.
God bless you, my brother.
I disagree with what you're saying. If you believe and you live in diaspora and you believe that the way forward of Nigeria is what you believe, and that is why you run for president and engaging yourself with these people who live outside Nigeria to make sure that your ambition is successful. One, why did you go to these people and ask them? Don't you think that anybody that is supporting you from the European Union or anything want their own interest? That is number one. Number two, I disagree with you on the platform of Obaseki. You have to, talking from the political scientist side, I disagree with you, but this is the fact. Because Obaseki came with the platform, you see what of the guidelines the IBB said about how to make a good governance. It's not how you speak, on your to anybody in Nigeria. It doesn't mean that you have to speak Igbo, Hausa, or anything. It does not mean. It means that you have to understand what the political landscape of Nigeria is, number one. You have to understand how do you communicate with the people, which is democracy. It's not about communicating based on language. It is communicating based on democracy, government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And how much you are contributing to the society to make sure that the grassroots political ambition actually raised. Does Obaseki has that? The answer is yes. One, he brought out the platform to make us all understand as Edo that this is what politics is all about. Two, he encouraged youth, people like me, who has the ambition to become one day to transform Nigeria, just like what you have. That is why I support, I myself is not being convinced because I'm an independent, because of when Obaseki came, he makes sure that somebody who is a little boy with a funny name, who believes that Edo State or the country have a place for him too, that is what matters to him. And that is what we are facing now. Do you know that it is the same Obaseki that has changed the political landscape of Nigeria right now? Because Nigeria right now is on the platform of the social media is taking over. And that is why you have this kind of higgy-haga situation. But if you also believe on that nation, why do you have to rest on other people? Why do we have to clamor for people who we are from day one we have been backward? Why do we have to?
Okay, you need to round up now in 10 seconds.
Okay. Do we start our foundation from day one we have been backward? We started from the roots. So it means that grassroots political foundation is important in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I'll give opportunity for Pastor Desmond to respond to that. Pastor Desmond, please respond to that, please. Can we have some thumbs up, my people? Please, let's have some thumbs up on this video. You guys are not giving thumbs up. We have about 300 people watching us. Let's have some thumbs up, please. Pastor Desmond, go ahead.
It has nothing to do with passion. It has to do with more of reality. The truth is that the British people, the white people, colonized Nigeria. Every president of Nigeria goes to see the white man first. I'm now letting you know before they even come out to run. Tinubu is in London right now. They are telling you it's a medical treatment, but it's in the white man's land. So you must go see those who are stakeholders in Nigeria. Even the Edo State governor, Governor Obaseki, he was in abroad before he came to Edo and to run for governor. So you must go see those who gave you independence. They must agree. I'm just telling you how it works. So it's not about go and see those who gave us democracy. If they don't permit you, you can't start. It's after them you will go and see the grassroots and begin to work out. Kingsley Moghalu, Sowore, they all went abroad first before they came to Nigeria and begin to tell the people. So if you are not giving the full backup, you can't run. That's for that. Then number two question I want to answer that you said, what IBB said is not just somebody who can talk to Nigeria. He says someone who can speak language and know people from everywhere. And know people. He can also communicate a little bit of language. So listen, don't worry. Elvis Ninja Watch will play the remaining part of the video so that you will hear. He says somebody who can speak a little bit of Igbo, speak a little bit of Hausa, so that he will not be a novice in his country. The reason is Nigeria is so divided right now. We need someone who can unite us. So that's why IBB said that, which is very correct. We all agree with him. And we don't want a situation whereby somebody comes and speak only English. He goes to Igbo land, they are saying no. He goes to North, they say no. He comes to South Side, they say no. He goes to Southeast, they say yes. No. We want somebody who can unite the country. So Nigeria is looking for a unity president now. That is the person that qualifies. And the history behind Governor Obaseki is a history of division. So painful to say. For him to split with Oshomole alone is a problem for Nigerians. They couldn't settle it.
Okay, don't you think that Oshomole have also offended Governor Obaseki?
Oh yes, Oshomole has offended Obaseki, but we were looking for a middle belt that they can settle. We want them to reconcile. We want them the way they were when they came before, because these are the two futures of Nigeria. Oshomole is a name outside Edo State. The Nigerians actually love Oshomole. But Obaseki came through Oshomole. We want them to reconcile. We want to project an Edo man.
Okay, what about if Oshomole succeeded in removing him, if Governor Obaseki did not move swiftly to go to PDP? What about if Oshomole succeeded in removing him? Would you have advocated for peace within both of them?
Yes, at all costs. Whatever the outcome was, we would have still asked for peace, because the future of Governor Obaseki is great. Governor Obaseki has a great future in the Nigeria politics, I'm telling you. But for now, if you watch that video, they were raising a president and a vice president. For now, they put him in the circle of a vice president for now. Because they said they still don't understand what happened between him and Oshomole. Nigerians are worried. It's not the Edo people that say, well, he said Nigerians are worried. Because this is the first time we are having two big names outside being a governor from Edo who are being projected on presidency. We need them to unite. If these things should be settled, let's project one of them. Let's project one of them. Me, anyone they put out, I will support. Because I've run for presidency before. I know the way it is. So because I'm also running again 2023. If no Binima comes out, if no Edoma come out, I will run again. So there's no, I love my country. Nigeria can be better. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Before that, my spectators right there, you guys can call in whenever you want to. Before that, let me finish this.
Before we go to Peter B, let's start Sanusi Lamido Sanusi. He's 60 now, or 62 in 2023, former CBN governor, understands the economy. Of course, he was deposed as an emir. What do you make of him becoming the president?
Brilliant. He has shown competence, but I think that what I will talk about, somebody can bring us together, probably he will not. He has got elements of toxicity that might not be good at this point, and maybe might not make him a top pick of any of the leading parties.
Okay, what can you say about Sanusi? Do you think Sanusi is good enough to be the next Nigeria president?
No, Sanusi is not a president. No. Oh, the fact that they called names does not mean those names were qualified. No. Presidential Sanusi has divided Nigeria more now. No, we need somebody. Nigeria is going through economic challenge now, and someone who can unite the country. The Igbos are saying they want to go. The Yorubas are saying they want to go. The Northerners are saying we need a president that can bring us all together. Sanusi will put religion. He will divide us even more. No, we are not for that now. We need somebody who is a politician, who is a Nigerian. We need a Nigerian, somebody who loves Nigeria. A Nigerian, not a one-sided, a Nigerian fan. Someone like Goodluck Jonathan would have been very good at this time. A Nigerian, someone who is a dogged and a rugged Nigerian. He projects Nigerian. He sells Nigerian. So that's who is needed. No, Sanusi is out.
Okay. All right. If you think Sanusi is out, that's fine. But for me, I don't know why I have so much faith on him. But still, we need to move on. I want to ask you, Pastor Desmond.
Can I chip in something, sir? Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Someone from the north who would have been very good, perfect, who knows Nigeria in and out. He knows everybody. Is Saraki. Saraki is very presidential. He knows that, in fact, it's just that the scandal that keep coming on his name is bad. But Saraki is a Nigerian. Saraki is a presidential character. He has presidential behavior. He loves Nigeria. So if you had mentioned Saraki, yes, why not? But Sanusi, no. Saraki can unite. Yes, Saraki. But Saraki's name has been dealt with. Saraki's name has been messed up also.
If his name has been dealt with, why are you still suggesting Saraki then? Before that, hold on. We have a caller. Hold on. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you.
No, because of the qualities of unity that he has. He has been to Edo everywhere. Yeah.
Pastor Desmond, just hold on, please. Hello, caller, go ahead, talk to me. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Yeah. Good evening. My name is Bridget David. I'm calling for Sweden. I disagree with Pastor Desmond.
Okay.
Because the first day in Arise TV, where they rallied the name in data, I think the way they commended Sanusi and Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala was the best comment they comment. I disagree with him about Sanusi. I don't think about Saraki. We should forget about Saraki. We should not bring Saraki into this when it comes to president.
Even myself, I've always dreamed to have someone like Sanusi as my president.
Yeah, Sanusi will be the best. If not because of Erifai, Sanusi will be the best president at this moment to run down Nigeria. When you talk of intelligence, economic, and everything, Sanusi will be the best. I disagree with him totally.
Okay, thank you.
Sanusi has the capacity, the knowledge, the skills to handle Nigeria. If power is shifted to not again, but if power is not shifted to not again, he's not qualified. The next person will be Ngozi Okonjo. Why Ngozi Okonjo will not come? Because of the position is wholly in World Bank said. What do they call it? World Bank.
Yeah.
I disagree with him. Sanusi will be the best.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for joining us.
All right.
We have another caller right here. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from.
Sorry, good evening, sir. I'm calling from Germany.
Okay, go ahead. Talk to me, madam.
So I just want to talk about people who want to enter president 2023, you know. For me, I say I agree that maybe Oshomole and Obaseki so that they can come together, because last year, I'm a woman of God. I don't know, God revealed things for me about Oshomole. I saw Oshomole was ruling Nigeria in my dream. I saw Oshomole was in this car that the president always say people was waving hand for Oshomole.
Okay.
Waving hand for Oshomole. And if I dream and it come to pass, and I don't dream, I wake up, I say, how come this man want to become president in Nigeria upon all these things he have committed, Benin and all those things? You understand? For me, I want Obaseki and two of them to come together. Two of them, they are parts.
Okay.
To become, two of them.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Pastor Desmond, we are going to continue from there. I want you to watch this and tell me what you think. 1 minute.
Was between him and the real Godfather himself. Otherwise, strong, politically connected, smart, and can do the job. Young.
All right, Okonjo Iweala, Ngozi Okonjo Iweala, gladly my namesake there, deep knowledge of the economy and all of that. Does she tick the box?
She
all
is
the boxes?
Well respected internationally, probably more internationally than at home, but she is not what you call a politician. And also, if she were to run, as a candidate, issues might come up about her perception and management of the economy, and she doesn't seem to have much grassroots connection. So she actually operates better as a technocrat at the national and international levels. That's my own feeling.
All right, Dr. Mate, 67 this year, by 23 she...
Okay, Pastor Desmond, for the first time, in fact, Nigeria have never had any female president before. But for the first time now, or I don't know, a lot of Nigerians are actually clamoring to have this lady Ngozi as a president for 2023. What can you say? Is she qualified?
Yeah, Ngozi will. The problem with her is that she's not grassrooted.
Okay.
She's not grassrooted. Babangida qualities for a president, somebody who knows the grassroots. She prefers to stay outside. She'll be good for Nigeria in the international market. She can be a good vice president. She could be a good vice president, but to say she's a president, no. And I also want to answer a question that was said, that was thrown when somebody called. The person was saying that I think somebody who needs to what is it called? That Sanusi is very qualified. No, please, I want you to play the full comment on Sanusi. Play the full comment. He was not the most praised. He was the most criticized. Play the full comment. You will see where they removed his name out.
Okay, that's fine. We move past that. We are not arguing. That's fine.
Sanusi can run.
Bukola Saraki, former governor, two-term governor, Senate president, and one-term Senate president. Many think, as a matter of fact, that when IBB mentioned that he had Saraki in mind. What do you think, Mahmoud Jega?
It's quite possible because Saraki has almost all the qualities required to become president. He is a professional, a medical one. He has a lot of political experience as a two-term governor and also as a Senate president. And he also has the links all over and also the natural political disposition. So I think he meets most of the criteria that IBB enumerated for the presidency.
Sam, you had him 59 this year, 6.
Okay. What can you say about Saraki once again?
No, Saraki is presidential. Oh, you should see during the PDP 2019, because I was in the campaign trace 2019. We were in the presidential race. Oh my God, because Saraki was the one who signed the Not Too Young to Run bill. Saraki was the one that gave opportunity to people like myself, Showore, Chris Limonga, to run. He signed it as the Senate president. If there was even people who were lesser than my age that were running that year, it was Saraki that gave us the opportunity, Not Too Young to Run bill. When Saraki landed the PDP, what is it called? Presidential campaign stadium that night. Oh my God. He was presidential. You could see the qualities and the traits of a president in him that even President Goodluck Jonathan commented him that night when they did their primaries. But Atiku was the one who came. Saraki came third. The governor of Sokoto came second. But you could see presidential traits. When you talk of a man who loved Nigeria, when you talk of a man who knows the strength and the breadth of Nigeria that day, it was Saraki. When you talk about a young president whose age is still on his side, it was Saraki. But irrespective of whatever they say he did as a governor, I'm not into that. But what I'm saying is that Saraki is qualified.
Okay, that's fine. We have a caller.
People might disagree, but this is the truth.
Okay, that's fine. We have a caller right here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Good evening. My name is Seven Gaimade. I'm calling from Italy.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
I'm a Birima, so I somewhat like today the topic. I just want to contribute about my little spiritual for today's topic.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
My brother, Nigeria is a middle of ocean. Is swimming, and it need a rescue, like a rescue a full nation like Nigeria. We don't need any man or woman who speak grammar from morning to evening. For me, I suggest Mr. Shore, who know the value of Nigeria youth, because Nigeria youth have been dead with for so many countries all over the world, both Nigeria, outside Nigeria. We need somebody like Shore. We don't need a man or woman who is above 60 something. We need man who can also confront a Western nation about integrity. I know that the man, Mr. Shore name will be dead with for in Nigeria, but we need to drop that. We need to drop that one aside. We need somebody who know the value of Nigerian citizen. We need a man who know the value of the nation called Nigeria. I don't just know, because we need to give the man a try, no matter the condition. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. All right. My brother right there said we still need to give Omoyele Sowore a try to rule Nigeria. What can you say about that? Just 1 minute, please. 1 minute. What can you say?
Let's talk about Sowore, if you don't mind.
Yes,
let's talk about As the thing about Sowore is that the same people who clamor for Sowore did not vote. Sowore came out and it got a very low vote. They didn't vote that year. So I said Anessa Man, go and check the records, sir, defeated Sowore on the election. Anessa Man took third. He's in America. His name is Dr. Nico. He didn't campaign as much as Sowore did. He was not even popular. We thought Sowore would took third. He didn't got as much vote. My vote was almost equal as Sowore's. So the people who are saying Sowore, please go out and vote. Okay. Go out and really vote for Sowore on that time. And let's see what he can do.
We have another right here.
Hello. He did a good campaign, but nobody voted for him.
Calling us from.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you, sir. Go ahead. Talk to me. Your name and where you calling us from.
Yeah, my name is Osunde and I'm calling from Greece.
Okay, Mr. Osunde, talk to us, sir.
Yes, the topic you have on today is interesting and very educative.
Thank you, sir.
Right. My take on this political thing is the youth should be the one taking the seat this time around. Well, Nigeria is tired. The Nigerians are tired of these old brigades that have been, plundering our Commonwealth for so many years now. No moving forward. Why is nobody talking about Peter Obi as a very good candidate that has that quality, all-round quality to be president of Nigeria? Why is nobody talking about Ngozi Iweala, which of course I just saw now, and somebody was saying she has no grassroots whatever. That should not be our concern. Look, if we can bring somebody with good quality and good qualification and capacity, the people should go around, rally around her or him to make sure that he gets there or she gets there. We need somebody that can push the country forward.
Thank you, sir.
Nigeria is going down the drain. We are running down.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Hello. Hold on, my people. We have more people trying to call in right now. I can see a lot of Nigerians, they have interest on this particular issue. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Turn down your system, please. Turn down your system. Your name and where you are calling us from.
Yeah, my name is Lucky. I'm calling from Dakar, Senegal.
Okay, Mr. Lucky, talk to me, my brother. Go ahead. 2 minutes.
Yeah, about Sowore, I believe Sowore is the best because it's only you can face to face without bending the matter. Okay? I believe even if you go to my Facebook, see today, Sowore is still in my background. On my personal Facebook, is still in my background.
That means you believe so much on him.
I believe so much on him because it's only him can face Babangida, either Tinubu, either Buhari, either anybody.
Okay, thank you.
You can trust in him. You can put trust on him without you not collect money from bank. It's just like Obaseki. You say collect money that is a fraud man, nothing like that.
Thank
it's
you.
Only him can face this challenge. It's only him.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Only...
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. 1 minute, please.
Yes, my name is Kelly. I'm calling from Spain.
Mr. Kelly, talk to me, sir.
Yes, I'm not so very happy the way the people you are interviewing, throwing the lights into this 2023 election.
Okay.
Because what I'm seeing now is that they are trying to recycle people that have been ruling us for a very long time. How long do we continue to recycle these people? Many of them, they are criminals. I can't lie you. The last caller, I support him. The only somebody who can step people toes is Sowore. We don't have any other person here.
But Pastor Desmond, Pastor Desmond just stated that a lot of people clamored for Sowore, but none of them went to vote.
Yes, because the Nigerian politicians, they have already bought, they have bought people with money. They bought their mind.
That means then the blame should be castigated on we, the youth.
Yeah, that is why we get to be serious and we got to start fighting. We should not let those people bring the people that have been ruling us for long. How long do we continue to allow this?
All right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome, sir. Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Mr. Festus Amadeson, talk to me, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the given to me. About this 2023 presidential election.
Yeah.
Because there are things that we forget to realize. One, the rotational system is still there. PDP and APC, you see now the tussles about the presidential, let me say the party presidency now. They are none of them is talking about the presidency now because there's going to be a rotation in 2023. The truth of the matter, for me, the best thing for the Eastern Nigeria, Peter Obi and the middle belt, those people have never produced the presidency in this democratic dispensation.
Okay.
Those two regions should negotiate with themselves. Like somebody like Saraki and Peter Obi, both of them are the best candidates.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Those two parties should negotiate for presidency and for the vice.
All right, then. Thank you.
That is, for me, that is the best at this moment.
All right.
Not Saraki, not what is the name? Former Emir, all those things are, those guys are not, I don't think those guys qualify.
All right, then. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yeah. We take the last call before we ask Pastor Desmond the question. Good morning. Okay, we lost that caller. Please, callers, give us some time. Okay, the caller just called back immediately. Hello, Mr. Caller. Osadiaye or Onoma, talk to us. Good evening to you. Where are you calling us from?
Yeah. I'm calling from Italy.
Okay, please, you have 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay, just want to tell Pastor that Sowore is supposed to be the one to be a president in Nigeria by now, because everybody in the diaspora will got tickets, we go to Nigeria for votes. Ask him if he's not aware. The day of the election, the day of the vote, the council Italy not transfer the vote to, they not extend the vote. People in the diaspora that we are in Nigeria are people that came all over the different places. They can't wait. There was no chance for them to wait. They didn't even fix it. After people have left, go back to wherever they came from, that is the time they now fix it. That is the reason why votes do not count. That's why I'm asking if they didn't shift the election, the voting period.
All right, thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. All right, callers, you have to hold on right there. Pastor Desmond, I want you to respond to one or two callers right there. Go ahead. Okay, we lost Pastor Desmond for a reason I don't know. Before we have him back again, unfortunately, callers, you can call in right now to contribute. We lost him. We are waiting to have him back again. Because I wanted him to respond to what you guys just said. I can see Henry is saying that, are we still looking at PDP or APC? For me, if I have my way, I don't need APC or PDP anymore. And the other callers who called us earlier on talk about recycling. Yes, these people are recycling themselves since the creation of Nigeria. And that is what I'm not happy about. For me, if you ask me, we don't need none of them no more to rule us. Yes. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Go ahead. Hello? Turn down your system. Hello?
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Good evening. My name is Patrick Ibudosa. I'm calling from Oslo, Norway.
Talk to me, sir. Mr. Patrick. Go ahead.
Yeah. What I think, according to the last speaker, the people that is running the country, they are the same people. We need a fresh blood.
Exactly.
Who have never tasted politics.
Yeah.
Not those people that just, their bone is weak. Everything about them is weak. They are there to suck the country. None of them mean good for the country. We need to wipe them off and a fresh blood
to run the country, not those people that is there. They are all of them, they are armed robbers. They are working for themselves and their family. They don't think about Nigeria. What you call Salusi, all the names people are calling, all of them are the same group.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
None of them.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Think about Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank
you.
Right, we have Pastor Desmond back again. Please respond to some of the callers. Go ahead.
Yes, let's not forget, because it will not be appropriate if we don't say this. Let's not forget that the Vice President of Nigeria, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, is a great candidate for this position. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has all the qualities, all the traits that Babangida mentioned. By 2023, it will be 60 something. Yeah, not too far. Maybe in his early 60s or so. And he's loved across the country. He went to the north. He went to Edo. He has been to Edo, for example. He has been to all the states. So Vice President Yemi Osinbajo is somebody who understands the economy, and he knows is a lightweight in the politics, but he can play his game to become a major heavyweight in the political terrain of Nigeria. So let's not remove the vice president, who is very vast in many matters. So that is for that.
Thank you.
Also for the Showore issue. For the Showore issue, someone was asking a question that the Showore matter, they should ask me if the election was not proposed. It was postponed, but you people had a cause. You had a cause. The cause was that you wanted to make a Showore president. Even if Buhari postponed the election, you would have still stayed. Nobody voted for Showore. Go and check Showore election. Go and, he had a very low vote. Very low. I mean, other people gapped him who didn't even campaign the way he campaigned. We would have loved to see a young president. Why not? We all came out. We are many young people because
for this
we want president.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon. Okay, we lost that caller right there. Okay, let's move on from Showore. Let me play this video, then I'll ask you some questions on country.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we should take you on Rotimi and the transport sector, and he's also not World Bank, UN Economic Commission for Africa, UNDP. Sam, what do you make of Soludo becoming the president?
Well, Soludo is, for me, the most intelligent policy economist in Nigeria ever. Brilliant. He likes American policy economists. But again, he has to really show capability to engage, to be a little bit popular. Nigerian presidency is not just about, it's not a IQ test. So I think he should be one of those that will get office to deliver. But whether he will be able to put through a presidential campaign, it doesn't seem like he has that level of network.
All right, Peter Obi, two-time governor, Anambra State, former vice presidential candidate. What do you think, Mahmoud Jega? Does he tick the boxes?
Peter Obi is also highly respected as a banker and as a governor, and he's a matured man. On the few occasions that I listen to him, he makes a lot of sense about how to reform, for example, the economy and the transport sector and other. And he is also not given to controversy. And on the whole, he has a very good presidential potential.
All right, Sam, 60 now. I'm talking about Sanusi Lamido. Sanusi is 60 now.
All right. Pastor Desmond, what can you say about Peter Obi?
Oh, good presidential candidate, a very good one. Peter Obi knows economy. We saw what he did in his state. He knows economy. He's a politician. In fact, Peter Obi has almost all the quality IBB. I'm still wondering if he was referring to him because he's from the east, southeast. So Peter Obi is a politician. He knows economics. He's vast in Nigeria. He's a Nigerian. Okay. Peter Obi is a Nigerian. So he loves Nigeria. When I mean Nigeria, I mean someone who loves So
that's fine. Yeah. Let me pick this call. Hello, caller. Good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? You have only 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Nigeria Wash. I'm coming from Manchester. My name is Sonny.
Go ahead, Mr. Sonny. 1 minute.
I just want to quickly drip in something. I think Obaseki should not allow people to push him into this presidential race. Obaseki should wait for his time. He needs to complete his tenure. At least he has to 2024 to complete his tenure. That is one. Two, Obaseki should give Edo people a credible local government election. Because he's been master of everything. It's not possible. Let the local government take part in nation building. That's another one. Then for me, I think Amaechi is a very good pick for the APC. So for the PDP, I think, what is it called? Peter Obi is very good on the side.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. You have 1 minute. Go ahead, talk to me.
Okay, good evening.
Speak louder, please. We can't hear you.
Okay, good evening. My name is Festus. I'm calling from Kenya.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Festus. Talk to me. What's your take?
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Yeah, they were saying something about Oshomole. That's this pastor or something. Was saying something about Oshomole, bro. I just want them to know that anything that spoils somebody, they should remove it from the list. Like Oshomole, they should know what he did. There are things he's supposed to invest in his country. They are invested in other countries.
Okay.
So everybody, anybody that has anything, little mistake, they should just clean it because that it testifies who is he.
All right then. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right then. Let me put this. Let's
on this list. What do you think?
You can say that again.
Well, he is a force within the ruling APC. He was governor of Rivers, one of the biggest and most complex states, and he has shown great abilities as a manager of campaigns and as a political survivor. And overall, also, he is not controversial, so he could be acceptable to many different factions and parts of the country.
Okay, Pastor Desmond, that is our last show today. I want you to, what do you think about Rotimi Amaechi?
He has a good name. Rotimi Amaechi has a good name among Nigerians. A lot of Nigerians will see him as a good president, as a very good one, except for the opposition party, the PDP. But in APC, they will say he's Buhari's first son. Many calls him President Buhari's first son among the APC caucus and cabinet. So Rotimi Amaechi is a good presidential, looking at what he's also doing with the railway. He's a good presidential candidate. Yeah, these are people, all these names are people one could pick from. But Osinbajo remains the, let's not forget, of all these names we picked, Osinbajo, if Tinubu is not coming, Osinbajo will be the APC. I think is their target. If Tinubu comes, fine. So those are the thing. Okay. Yeah.
Our final conclusion right now is, for me, I don't want APC or PDP anymore. Anybody coming from these two parties, I don't want them to rule us anymore. What's your take on that?
Yes, that's why people like us are coming. I came on on 2019 because I said PDP, APC have been ruling Nigeria. We are complaining. Can we come on? Why don't we go and try? We asked the procedures. It's not as if they made it too difficult. We asked what it takes to get the form. They told us, and we came out. That's why we are pushing for a third force. Let the youth come together. We want Nigeria to be ruled. We love Nigeria. It's our country. 2020 will still be coming out again. We are already getting ready. We are warming up. My teams are warming up. We are adding more people to the team. We are coming out. And if anybody wants to join us and say, oh, this is a Benima or an Edo man that is trying to run for presidency of Nigeria, everybody is welcome, not just tribalism, but all parts of Nigeria. Everybody is welcome. We want the best for our country. So yes, you are right. We're pushing for a third force. Yeah.
Okay, now we have a comment from the comment section from our sister right there, Joy Asamota, who said, what about Wike? What do you think about Wike? Do you think he can be the Nigerian president?
Wike is not vying for presidency now. They've offered him. Atiku went to see him resign. He's not going for it. I think the only person who would, if they throw it at him, even while being a governor, he would want to take a shot at it is Obaseki. But Wike has been thrown at Wike before, even before they went to Peter Obi, that he could leave the governor and come in for vice presidential campaign. He has always said no, he wants to finish his governorship, relax, and then when he's ready for president, he will come.
So you have to go back to your previous statement that Governor Obaseki to make up with Shobole, Izeyama, and all that. So you think that if he did not make up with these two people, he cannot go for presidency? Is that what you're saying?
Not that he cannot go, but you need the support of your brothers. You need to have peace at home. That's the only thing I'm saying.
We have a lot of brothers in Edo State, don't
you? Don't want a situation whereby somebody sneaking into your state, trying to get information from people around you.
Everybody cannot support you.
Yes, but he can go for presidency. How far will he go? We don't want a campaign whereby you spend money. We need the full. We want to project somebody from Edo that the whole Edo will say, yes, Nigeria, take this one. We sell it for you. He's a good candidate. We don't want division at home. That's the only thing we are saying.
Obaseki, don't you think the Governor Obaseki have the potential, the credibility, and the influence to become the president of Nigeria?
He is, but how many people really love him outside Edo? That's the question you should ask. The problem Nigerians are having is that they still don't understand what happened because of the way Oshomole campaigned for him. They still don't understand what we in Edo understand, but they don't understand what happened between them. That has still not been explained to the Nigerian public. So
now
it's not just Edo State now. We are talking of Nigeria, 200 million people. 36 states.
Now, what do you think about Oshomole? Don't you think Oshomole can rule us as the president of Nigeria?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's why they are saying he should settle with Oshomole so that they both agree to bring out one among the two. Oshomole is a good presidential, candidate. Very good. He has been close to power before. He has been the APC national chairman. So Oshomole knows more of national issue, even though Obaseki campaigned for him before he became the national chairman. So that's why Nigerians are saying, both of you come together. Forget the quarrel. His politics is gone. Let's come together. You both of you fought each other. You won in different occasions. Okay. Come together, unite, and send one of you to us.
Yeah, I support that for both of them to come together. I stand for unity, okay? But now, if Oshomole want to go for presidency and is not having a good terms with Obaseki, does that stop him from being the president of Nigeria?
It stops him. It stops him, just like we saw at the national chairman. He had a fallout with Obaseki. He was removed. You don't want a fight at home. You don't want a quarrel out. When you are going for a national position, the least thing you will ever do is to have your home scattered. It will affect both of them. Yeah.
Okay, we are rounding this up. Before we pick, we still have two more callers to talk to. And now, let's go to Pastor Sagi Izeyamu.
Yes.
Pastor Sagi Izeyamu have contested for governorship seats 3 times, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, twice.
Okay, 2 times. Okay, and those 2 times he failed, right? Okay, now it didn't work. Let me put it like that.
Yeah.
2 times he failed. Okay. Now, for me, I wouldn't advise Pastor Sagi Izeyamu to go for governorship anymore because he has tried twice, it didn't work. All right.
Yeah.
So do you think Pastor Sagi Izeyamu just say, okay, let me go for presidency? Do you think that will work?
Yes. Izeyamu has more name in Nigeria than even any of those two we mentioned. It's very shocking. He's more popular within Nigeria because he was a former vice national chairman of ACN that metamorphosed to APC. So Izeyamu is more known in Nigeria than even you saw President Buhari gave him the APC flag. They didn't give it to Governor Obaseki. They didn't even give it to Oshomole, who did 8 years as APC. They gave it to Izeyamu. Why? Because he has been a party man. He formed the party in Edo State. He's more known in Nigeria. If the 3 of them settle and the 2 of them say, Governor Obaseki say, well, I'm doing governor. I want to focus on that, prepare my state and, send my vision more to the next governor. Oshomole say, well, I think age is not really on my side. And the project is Izeyamu. The project is Izeyamu. Oh my God, what a bomb. He will win at a spot. He's loved in all these places. Oh, he's loved.
People, let's come together. Let's create unity within ourselves so that we can push one of those 3 for presidency. Now, I'm going to say something. This is a little bit touchy, heartbreaking. Unfortunately, we've lost our father, late Captain Osa. Okay, I would have added his name to this now, but unfortunately, he's gone. But I want to talk more in depth about Captain Osa. I think I'm going to bring you in for that. I'm going to plan to talk more about Captain Osa in the next 5 days. I'm going to bring you in for that. I want to talk about his history, everything he has done, the comment from Edo people what those people think about him, and what they are saying right now, what they thought about him before he died, and what they are thinking about him now after his death. We're going to talk about that in the next 5 days. I think if you are available, I might bring you in or someone else.
Okay, I'll be available for it. I'll be available for that.
All right. Okay, caller, you can call now. We need just 2 calls, 2 callers to call in so that we can round up. Okay, callers, call in right now. If you'll be calling before, call me right now, and you have 1 minute to let us know your take. I'm rounding up right now. Caller, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. So, Pastor Desmond, despite the previous, because we know your position, like I've said before, what at the moment now, are you still like angry because your principal didn't win, Pastor Sagi Ezeyamu didn't win the election, or you are standing for the betterment of Edo State?
No, it's for the betterment of Edo State. We've gone past that. No, okay, nobody's angry. We've gone past that. Yeah.
Hello. Hello, right there. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? Good evening to you. Go ahead. You have 1 minute.
Hello, Nigerian World.
Good evening, madam. Thank you.
Thank you so much for everything that you are doing, and thank you for the effort that you are putting to make sure that our do move forward.
Thank you, madam.
I want to talk to Pastor Desmond.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, my name is Beauty, but I'm calling from US.
Go ahead, madam.
I'm so sorry about that. Yes, I want to talk to Pastor Desmond. Pastor, please, before you are talking about election in Nigeria, you know what is going on for a decade in Nigeria now. There is no way that you can get a genuine vote, because what happened in Edo State last time with our governor, it was because of the people's voice. That is why we get a genuine vote.
Okay.
Because in Nigeria, they are used to rigging election. There is no genuine way to rig election in Nigeria. What they does is rigging election. Even if you go out to vote or not, they want to rig election. They will rig it for you. So.
Okay. Thank you, madam. All right. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. You are above 1 minute now. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you, madam. Yeah. All right. I have PJ Uwozi. You want to join me to talk about Captain Osa? If you want to join me, anybody who thinks you want to be on live stream with me, send a message to the WhatsApp number that is on the screen right now. Tell me you want to be with us. Then when I fix a date, I will bring everybody here. We're going to talk about the late Captain Osa. I'm fixing a date in the next 5 days. We need to talk about that. Okay. I will have our last caller for the day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. I think you called us before. Go ahead. Talk to me, my brother.
Okay. Please, I called before. I want to let Nigeria know something. It's not like Peter B is not good. This guy is not good. Okojiwala, but they cannot face these people. Okojiwala will say invite Oshomole, not Oshomole, this Amaechi and Saraki to come and work for a government. Babangida said you come and work for a government. That is the one thing. It's not like take over. Civilian go and sit down. If you show will take over. Babangida and Tinubu will not even hear. They will even come for Nigeria self. That is what we want. It's just like if you show will take over. Let me say it's just like a minute to take over.
Thank you.
I just it's just like that. Without that, anybody you bring on, they overcome all those people. If you bring Saraki on, what are you talking about?
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Okay, my brother. Thank you. You have exhausted your 1 minute. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. 1 minute, talk to me. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Dublin. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead, talk to me.
Yeah, good evening, Pastor. Yeah, you see about those things we are talking. Number one, before we see anybody that his hand is clean in that country, it's very hard. I even prefer Ngozi and Obaseki. You understand?
Okay.
For president or vice president.
Okay.
Ngozi and Obaseki. You know, Obaseki, many people don't really know Obaseki is because he fight the Godfather. They are thinking that Obaseki is not do the right thing. Obaseki, the whole Nigeria know what Obaseki do. The whole Nigeria know what happened in the 2 states. If the whole Nigeria can come together as what happened in the two states, look, whatever anybody the youth bring out for this election, that person must surely win. It is youth
Thank you.
make up their mind.
All right, you have exhausted your minute. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yeah. All right, that's our last caller for today. Pastor Desmond, I want you to address everyone first in 1 minute so we can call it a day.
There is hope. There is hope for Nigeria. We should have hope in Nigeria and believe that 2023, let us choose a good president. Let's not just go out there and look at the big names alone. If you want a youth, let a youth rule. I'm running myself. If you want an older person, let it be someone that can bring about the change we are looking for. If you want a younger person, whatever it is, it's not about age, 60 years, 50 years, no, or 70, somebody who can do the job. So let's rally around these things. Wherever the person comes from, well, let's make Nigeria understand the presidency now is going to the south. That means southeast, southwest, south. So it's coming from there. Then the vice president will come from the north. So we are the one that is bringing the president this time, whether from the Yoruba land or from the Edo Delta, Bayelsa, whatever, or from the Igbo land. We are the one producing president this time. So let's look for a credible candidate. That's what I want to say. Someone who can better Nigeria. They say we are the real Nigerians. That's what they are saying, that we are the real Nigerians. So we from the south, let us show that we are the real Nigerians. Let's bring out somebody who can really go and do the work. Yeah.
Thank you, Pastor Desmond. We have another last caller. Like I said before, I've not kept to my word. I have Israel Semota with us. Talk to me, Israel Semota. Good evening once again.
Thank you again, once again, Nigeria Watch. Pastor, I just want to quickly throw this to you. For a better governance in Nigeria, okay, which you yourself know and you agree with me, it is better we have a justified system. And this justified system can be brought back by the youth who already knew the government already. People like Ngozi Nwela, like the other caller just alleged, to merge with somebody like Obaseki. These are people that are intellectual. They understand what is called politics and what is called due governance. This is what we want. All these ones we are just moving around as part of a Bermuda Triangle. I don't support that because you believe on those old cargoes that are put out into these 10 rats that we believe in. We don't support that.
Okay.
We in diaspora, we are already waiting.
Thank you, Israel.
Better governance.
Thank you, Israel. Thank you.
Okay, let me respond quickly. Sorry to that, Ngozi Nwela. She signed an 8 years agreement on her new position. We love her. We want her to come. She can't leave the international. She's at work. She's working at a very huge position. She signed 8 years. 8 years agreement there. So she can't leave it. So that's why we are saying, let's look within the other candidates. Osinbajo is there. Let's not rule him out at all. He's the vice president.
For me to add to this, what some people are trying to say right now, what Israel is trying to say, one of our callers who called earlier on, what they are trying to say is that we cannot continue to be recycling our leaders anymore. You know, if you're talking about Osinbajo, if you ask me, Osinbajo have failed woefully as a vice president, you know, for 8 years. Okay, for me, I don't want Osinbajo. And if we're talking about our previous government, this okay, like I've said before, Buhari have ruled us before, and he's ruling now. Okay, Obasanjo have ruled before, and he ruled again, right? We're talking about Obaseki. We're talking about, so why can't we just have a fresh leader to be the president?
We can have. Then let's have. That's why we are calling names like Peter Obi. Where they mention Ngozi Nwela, but she's abroad. We don't know if she wants to come back because she came back during Jonathan administration. She did minister and she left. So we are looking at other names. There are other names on board who can run Nigeria very well. Young people ready, myself, and so many others, who can do the work very well. So
some people said if you happen to be the president, you'll be biased and you'll be corrupt and you might run away with our money.
No, no, that is not true at all. That is assumption. Yeah, but that is assumption. That is not true at all. That is assumption. But you must give somebody an opportunity to really see if he will do what he will do. So we have not been tested. We are asking take our hands there, take our hands to Asoro and see what we will do. We are saying test us and see what we will do. So it's a lot of us on the queue. I'm there, so what is there? Kingsley Mogalu and the rest of them. Yeah.
Good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. You have 1 minute.
It's me, Bridget.
Go ahead, Madam Bridget. Good evening to you. Talk to me. 1 minute.
I think this president of 18, I think we have to give woman a chance.
Okay, good.
We have to give woman a chance. We need woman, not everything men. We need woman this time around.
Okay.
We need woman with compassion. We
Thank
need
you.
woman this time around. We should take man out of it.
Better.
We need woman.
I support that. I support that.
The caller said, Godwin Obaseki, because these are people that are not corrupt. The red people are corrupt.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. You have 30 seconds. Just deliver. Your name and where you're calling from. Deliver. 30 seconds. We can't hear you. Hello. Okay, Pastor Desmond, that's it. I'm not taking no calls anymore. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. I appreciate you, your time. Like I stated before, I'm going to plan within that in the next 5 days to come up to talk about our late father, Captain Osa, talk about what the people think of him before he died and after his death. Okay, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate you so very much. I'm going to say, have a blessed evening.
God bless you. Thank you.
Okay, my people, my dope people right there. Thank you very much for your time with us. Yeah, now we draw the curtain. We don't hear since for the past 1 hour, 47 minutes. In fact, we break the yoke or we break the rules rather. Today, can be talking and say if I get interview like this. Anyway, I also stated, except we have exceptional live broadcast. So I think this was a bit exceptional because a lot of people wanted to contribute on this. Thank you very much, my good people. I appreciate every one of you contributed, even on the comment section. Those of you who called in, thank you. I appreciate every one of you. Without you guys, we cannot do what we are doing right here. Mommy Diaspora, mother of all, I see you right there. Susu, oh, I see you. Darren Jones, I see you right there. Benita Lions Heart, I see you. B Empire, I see you. Matthew Sass, I see you. Joseph Todela, I see you. PJ Wo, I see you right there. June Obaseki, I see you. Reclaim Greatness, I see you. Thank you, my good people. Israel Samota, I cite you. I see you. Citizen of Zion, thank you very much. Jesus is my father. I see you. Henry, oh, I see you. Thank you, my good people. I have a lot of commenters here today. I'm not going to be able to mention everyone's names. I'm just scanning through. Current Wire, I see you right there. Thank you. I will be coming back again later on. In the next 10 minutes, you're going to see my face right here with a different topic entirely. In fact, to be precise, a Edo State matter. I want to talk. So thank you. I got to go now. Bye-bye.